Good afternoon, man. Relative factor endowment or Heckscher Ohlin theory. According to this economics, if labor is available in abundance in relation to land and capital, in a country, the price of labor will be low and the price of land and capital will be high in that country and vice versa. This relative factor cost would lead countries to produce the product at low cost. One of the big reasons the model still holds is that when we account for productivity, we can see that abundance changes. For example, before accounting for productivity, in 2013, the United States arable land was only 13% of the world's total arable. Thought when we account for productivity, it became 20.7% of the world's effective arable land. Countries where area of land available is less in relation to the people go for multi-story factories and produce light and weight products. A small country like Luxembourg has much less capital in total than India, but Luxembourg has more capital per worker. Accordingly, the Heckscher Ohlin theory predict that Luxembourg will export capital-intensive product to India and import labor-intensive product in return. Countries where labor is abundant in relation to capital can be expected to export labor-intensive product and vice versa is true in case of capital abundant countries. Those labor abundant countries acquire to export competitiveness in product requiring large amount labor compared to capital. The factor endowment theory hold that countries are likely to be abundant in different types of resources. In economic reasoning, the simplest case for this distribution is the idea that countries will have different ratio of capital to labor. There are certain surprising aspects to the labor capital relation in international trade, but it is assumed that the USA has abundant capital related to labor. There are two possible explanations for the paradox. First, that the simple Exer-Olin model ignore the role of natural resources in affecting trade. And second, that because of its large investment in human capital which gave it a highly skilled labor force, the effective US labor supply was much larger than the mere numbers of workers would suggest. Technological advancement made it possible to produce products in different methods. Canada produced with more machine and India produced mostly with labor. In addition, industry located in different production processes in different countries in order to reduce cost of production.